Right now, Fal, I think you should be called the Parfessor, because all this young man does is rack up par.
Parfessor. I love that, actually.
You are? Oh, he's the Parfessor. He's the Parfessor.
Let's go.
And if you're looking for collaborations, try and reach out.
Absolutely not. We're relying on you from Atlantic City. We grew up there, so we know a little bit about the area. Bringing you the top 5 courses you need to play, celebrating your wins in Atlantic City, and then going over and playing some golf. There's so much great golf in this area that we want to just pause for a second so you can hit that subscribe button. Let's start us off at number 5. And the clubhouse is in beautiful shape, and you can tell there's a lot of money floating around this golf course. Now, there's been a lot of other big YouTubers, much bigger than this channel, but we got to tell them who we are.
How you doing?
You get your slips already?
Yeah, he got them.
You took them.
Wait till these guys get to the green there and you get hit.
Okay.
Who are you guys?
That's right, major YouTubers like Golf Cities played this course just a year ago. So let's go out and take a look at the course that's been ranked as one of the top New Jersey best public golf courses year in and year out. That is Twisted Dunes Golf Club. And there's no other course like this within the area. There's not much to be said other than it's an interesting golf course because a lot of earth was moved at this incredible, well done golf course, and we'll give that rating at the end and ask whether it's worth it. But for the most part, going out there and taking a look at the history of the course, it was built and designed by golf designer Archie Struthers, and he moved about 2 million cubic yards of earth to put together this remarkable golf course. Now, it's got a true taste of the southern coast within New Jersey and the South Jersey area. Now, it's one of the most popular destinations for golf if you're playing in Atlantic City, and you might have clicked this video if you made it this far and said, okay, well, we're thinking about playing this course on a trip. And I will say you might get your money's worth here, and we're going to go through some of that stats of how much it costs and if this is the course for you. Now, I will always put other courses in this area over Twisted Dunes. I just never was a big fan. I don't know why. I felt like when you're on the holes, you can't even see it. It's a link style, but it's so hilly that you almost need an airplane to get an appreciation of the golf course. The aerial footage, yeah, it looks like an amazing golf course, and it should be a top 5. But McCullough's, which was built on a dump, I always thought that this was a fun course. The rates have increased, maybe doubled when it first opened from what I remember, but let's take a look. McCullough's Emerald Golf Links. Now, this is a public 18-hole golf course that's located in Egg Harbor Township in New Jersey. There's a lot to like about this golf course here. That's only about 20-minute drive from Atlantic City. And the course plays a par 71 and about 6,600 yards. Now, it's tributed to the famed European courses such as St. Andrews, and there is a lot of wind on this golf course that used to be a public dump. And you can see by the vents on the left-hand side that this used to be an old city dump until architect Stephen K transformed this old city dump into an affordable 6,535 yard 18-hole golf course. Now, this decade-long project to build McCullough's was started by city mayor James Sonny McCullough, and finally came into fruition in 2002. K is quoted saying that this is one of the hardest projects they ever faced, with the logistical challenge throughout the way, rooting out trees and greens, more than 150 methane gas vents like the ones you saw earlier in the video. And K is even quoted using 400,000 cubic yards of dirt, and you could tell in this golf course there is some elevation and plenty of blind spots. Now, there's about 100 feet of elevation to play with when Kay was designing this course. I'm sure he was throwing a lot of stuff out and trying different things on this dump when it was first built. I also like those 3 holes there on the right-hand side on the other side of the road. I always thought that was interesting. They're designed after other famous golf holes. But nonetheless, we're going to stick it here at number 4 and bring it over to a Jaworski course, which not a big fan of Jaworski courses, I'll be transparent, but let's take a look here at the Blue Heron Golf Club. Mainly not a fan because of the prices that have increased. Heron Pines Golf Club. Now, there's an 18-hole golf course here, and it's spread out, and you're going to have to visit for yourself to check out this pretty decent golf course here. It's in Eagles country, and it's a Ron Jaworski course, so we walked right in the golf shop because we didn't have a tee time, and this course can get extremely busy. There was a couple tee times available, so we just walked right in. It's pretty easy to book it online, but for the most part, sometimes it's a little bit better to see if there's some deals out there, just walking right in. We're going to start off with the facts of this golf course. It was opened in 1993, and one thing that just jumps out at you, they identified themselves as the top golf course in South Jersey for 18 holes public 18-hole golf course. Designed by Stephen Kay, which is a well-known golf designer. He's also listed in a couple of our other videos. It takes full advantage of the natural beauty of the pinelands, mystic tree lines, and breathtaking venues. So this course, I will say, the layout is pretty well. It's up there with some of the other courses in the area. You're going to pay $100 to play the course easily. A lot of water on the course. And I will say the layout of the course is pretty unique. It was built by Stephen Kay and Doug Smith. The greens are bent grass, and the golf season is open year-round here at Blue Heron Pines. Now, I will say Jaworski takes amazing care and condition of his courses. Everything he touches, the golf course seems to get nicer over time, but the prices for like a Gatorade will go up to $7. We keep it transparent on this channel as we move in to number 2. The Seaview Country Club has always been close to my heart and actually gave appreciation to golf history because of me working there. Let's take a look now at Seaview.
Episode of World Twilight Golfer. We're going to be going to the Jersey Shore for a historical golf course, Seaview Resort, the Bay Course. And on the top left-hand corner will be the scorecard and also an indication of what hole you're looking at. The Bay Course opened in 1914 and was designed by Hugh Wilson and Donald Ross. The beautiful golf course hosts the LPGA yearly, the ShopRite LPGA, and hosted the 1942 PGA Championship. So a lot of history at this golf course. The club hosted the ShopRite LPGA Classic from 1986 and 87, and from 1998 to 2006, and again starting in 2010 to currently. Since opening in 1914, it is one of the first golf courses in the area and was originally an elite golf course titled Seaview Country Club. In 2016, things got a little bit messy. The holes were rearranged for improved logistics, and a few holes got a little bit longer. With its long history as a country club, in 1984, the Marriott Corporation bought the club and owned it until 2009. The course was then owned by Stockton College of New Jersey, which then managed the course out to Troom Golf. The course is identified as a link-style course with open fairways and an opportunity to slice the ball and still get on in 2. It's definitely the type of course where you want to stop if you're in the area and go out with a few friends and try to slap a ball around and try to keep it in the fairway.
Now, the footage wasn't the greatest back then, and hopefully we can get back over there and really highlight the amazing history that this golf course has to offer. Just like anything, it takes some time to get some grooves. The golf reviews now are a little bit better than the ones a year or 2 years ago. Headed over to my favorite golf course in South Jersey, but unfortunately a tie for Atlantic City top golf courses, which is interesting. We'll give you a little bit of reasoning behind that. But let's take a look over at Ballamor. And it's only about a 20-minute drive from Atlantic City and a 20-minute drive from the Atlantic City Airport. And the course we'll be looking at and playing is Ballamor Golf Club. And there's a lot to like about this 18-hole track. Now, the most important thing, it's a long course. It's going to play 7,908 yards from the back tees or the black tees. And from those black tees, the course has a ranking of 74.2 and a slope of 136. Now, there's 4 tee boxes to choose from: the black, the blue, the white gold. There's arguably a fifth one, as in the red. Now there's a major separation between holes, and if you take a look on Google Maps, you can clearly see that there looks like there's multiple golf courses, maybe 2-3 holes on each one, which makes it a fun design, so you can get kind of lost going to the next hole depending on what hole you're on. The course opened in 2001 and was designed by firm Clark & Association. Now this course is the definition of an out and back route golf course. It's about 1.5 miles from the clubhouse if you were to turn around on one of the holes furthest away. Now being in the Pinelands, there sure is a lot of water on some of the holes. That was a par 3 right there, and then a par 4 over here. Now, we didn't get the greatest footage, but here's a par 5, and one of the unique things about this golf course when playing from the tips, it is one of the longest golf holes in the state, stretching 615 yards, and that is hole number 5. And make sure you stop at Atlantic City before you play this course and win big in the casinos, because you're going to want to bring a lot of money. The course gets pretty expensive. Now we ended up paying for about $75, and this was in the springtime. Ballamor will always be a top golf course. It's affiliated with Atlantic City Country Club, the private course that was public for like 2 years. That's kicking myself for not playing. It would have been easily a #1 golf course for public courses. They switched the doors. They got content creators over there. They got big things happening. I don't think it'll ever go public again, which is unfortunate. But let's zoom on out because we still have one other tie here. We're looking at the Brigantine Golf Course. Let's zoom on in because you're right outside of Atlantic City. Go play Brigantine. That's my theory. Brigantine Beach, Brigantine Golf Links. Now this 18-hole link-style golf course is located in New Jersey on the shore just outside of Atlantic City. That gives a good picture there of where this course is. So let's look at the links course, and we'll go through each one of the holes here and give you a good vision of what course you'll be playing when you do visit Brigantine. Now this is a reasonable golf course. Rates go up to about $89 in the summertime and can drop as low as $35 in the winter. Brigantine Golf Links identifies itself as the best Scottish golf links course in New Jersey, and it gives you a true taste of Scotland at the Jersey Shore. The course was built in 1927 and was designed by golf architect Wayne Steeles. That is a Scottish golf architect here, and that's pretty tight with all the houses on the corner. This is a par 3 here. It's very easy to hit the house on the left hand side, and for the most part on all the holes you have a good chance of hitting the house if you spray the ball 20-30 yards off the fairway. And here's an overall view of the course, and you can show right here there's houses throughout the course, but nonetheless it's a fun course. Most of the holes do have some water and challenging bunkers, and it's more of an approach shot course where you really don't need to bring your driver, but you better bring a stack of money and bring it over to Atlantic City next. That's going to do it for our list. Keep a lookout for more videos to come. This is the Parfessor, an independent golf channel focused on the fun, affordable side of golf. If you're not watching, at least go give me your top 10 golf courses in Atlantic City.